What's up, guys? HTG Brian back with more LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is level 42. They fly now. Story! No trophy achievements found in the making of this video. However, we do uncover an extra Kyber brick. That's right, we get the silver stud status as well as completing the story, giving us 2 total Kyber bricks. No mini kits or challenges. Don't worry though, we'll be back for the free play, which is actually just right around the corner as we are in the home stretch for the story. Now, if you remember, we left off with Rey. We need to go ahead and make our way down this path and follow and find the 5 training ribbons. This is actually a really easy sequence. Pretty cool though, you get to go and hop all the way across things and up and swing around, and it's kind of like a little, I don't know, an obstacle course. That was one of my favorite things to do back in the day of like elementary school and middle school and PE and stuff, getting to do that obstacle course. But yeah, big shout out to all them PE teachers out there who put time into thinking and figuring those things out. I don't know if they do that anymore, but that was one of my favorite things to do when I was a youth, or a ute, depending on where you're from. Just like the Falcon, right? That's a whole nother thing. All right, spin to win all the way up top. We had the hippa to the hoppa all the way to the toppa for the first one. Spin to win all the way for the second one. Now we're double backing. And we're going to go ahead and do some quick scenic waterfall viewing here. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of both. Little hippa to the hoppa. And now we're going to... I still think Chewie's Tarzan sound in the earlier level was one of my favorite moments. We're going to go ahead and get our swing on. This is a little bit tricky. You might have to actually get some momentum on that final one. And then we're going to use our lightsaber to go ahead and carve our way all the way over. It's sort of like connect the dots, but not quite. And it is a little, you know, you got to go up, over to the left, down, over to the left, and then back up again. If you dismount a little sooner than that, you'll find yourself having to repeat this process. At least I think. I'm not 100% sure what's below us all the way across here, but I do know that I land on the ledge there. But go ahead and zip line down, and away we go.
Join me.
Join me. Join me.
Rey! Falcons Back!
All right. Complete. Now we got to run back down and get to the Falcon to see what's going down. There's a little bit of in and out of some cutscenes here with just minimal running around. And we're going to go all the way over to the blue halo. And you know what to do, though. Woo to the who.
There's a mole in the First Order and they sent us a message.
Somehow Palpatine returned. He's been planning his revenge. The largest fleet the galaxy's ever known. Hiding in the unknown regions on a world called Exegol.
Luke searched for it. He said to get there you need one of these. A Sith Wayfinder. I'm gonna start where his trail went cold. The Forbidden Desert of Basana.
We go together.
Mole, 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 mole. Anybody else think that when they heard that sequence there? All right, we're going to go ahead and hop in the Old Falcon. Going to go ahead and automatically choose Pasana. That's right, it's like a Pasana up in here. Forbidden Valley is our next destination, so go ahead and choose it and let her rip. Once we get to that lit up, here we go, right here. This has been sped up, so if it seems like it's a little faster than your load time, it likely is, but that's something we did in post in the editor. And here we go. We're officially landing the Old Falcon on Pasana. We're going to go ahead and make our way following the GPS waypoint marker. And as it turns out, look at, they're kind of looking at some speeder. I thought, okay, we're going to be on some speeder bikes. Not yet, although the level itself is actually sort of a passenger on a speeder bike. Pretty awesome stuff, but into the blue halo we go.
What is this?
The Aki Aki Festival of the Ancestors.
I've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen so few Wayfinders.
Party over here. That's right. I gotta be honest, I'm always down for a good party, especially if there's some people we know. In this case, we don't know anybody, though, so I'm not too excited. We gotta walk around and talk to a bunch of people. You'll find that instead of showcasing these moments, I sort of start speeding them up, at least reading the text, because usually when we get some sort of a hint or an actual tip that is relevant to what we're doing, it'll be coded in yellow, right? They'll change the text color. So far, we haven't found anything. And this guy, he doesn't give us anything either. So I'm like, you know what? All right, we're out of here. And I start speeding things up a little bit more. I don't think it's that important. If it's just banter, right? He's just flapping his yapper, or they are, just like I tend to do. I don't feel like it's important. So here you go. Yep. See how we're speeding this up? And I suggest you probably do the same, as we got to talk to, 5 or 6 people before we finally get somebody that goes, hey, buddy, I'm not a local. Maybe you should try talking to a local. Well, we don't. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're trying to talk to a local. I thought it was kind of funny how it works out. But all right, double back all the way over. And that's right. We're going to go ahead and see what's up. Yep, you got a lot to say. And we're out of here. Next. We'll go ahead and make it all the way over. I believe this is the one that tells us, yep, don't know if I can tell, but I'm not from around here. Yeah, we could probably guess that. And we're going to go ahead and get a nice cue here. Ooh, look at that. You guys might remember we get a gift from this local. And once we hop into that swinkle, it's going to take us away into the cutscene for the level. And then it's speeder bike time. So here we go.
Her name is Nambi Gima.
That's an excellent name. I'm Ray.
You can't hide, Ray. What? It's the mask, isn't it? I'm going to find you, and I'm going to turn you to the dark side.
We'll see.
My knights and I are going hunting for the scavenger.
We have to go. Back to the Falcon. Now.
Leia sent me a transmission.
General Calrissian, we're looking for Exegol.
Luke and I were tailing an old relic hunter, Orchia Bestum. He was carrying a clue that could lead to a wayfinder. Only 2 were made. We followed his ship halfway across the galaxy. It was abandoned, out past Lurch Canyon. I've got a bad feeling about this.
We've spotted the fugitive.
Go.
There! Those speeders!
All right, we're officially in the level They Fly Now. And you might notice here in a hot second, I use very controlled bursts on these guys as I am trying to avoid that mini kit floating around up top. Now, you guys are likely going to get a much higher stud count than I, and, you know, if you're not as controlled as I am, you're likely going to find yourself getting a mini kit and maybe a challenge as well. Now, there is a challenge called Teamwork. Shoot a tread speeder after making the driver dizzy with the powder canister. Now, up here, I feel like I actually did that because it even has a sequence where Buddy gets dizzy, but I think that's actually just part of the story, so we don't quite get that. And I was worried that I was going to get a mini kit because there's a lot of them floating around, and they're trying to get right in my crosshairs, but I managed to avoid them all, and same with the challenges. So there is a TIE fighter here. Now, in our mini kit guide provided by Tyler P. on our HappyThumbsGaming.com website, there is a mention. It says, as a TIE fighter, it says, actually, a TIE fighter will appear shortly after. If you don't destroy it, it will fly away. Use this as a marker. Right after it flies away, a mini kit will come flying on the right. Shoot it to collect. So I thought for sure there was going to be one in there, and that might be the one he's referring to. You know, the way that these sequences happen, too, they're not necessarily going to always be the same. You know, like some of them you have a choice. You can go left or right. Like this one you can't. But some of the levels are going to be a little varied in things. But there's another mini kit just floating out of the sky, and I'm trying my best not to shoot. Look, nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm telling the game, leave me alone. We are over halfway through this sequence, though, so victory will be ours. Now, at some point, I think you can toggle to BB-8. That might be something that we'll have to come back in free play, but that's one of the other challenges. Never underestimate a droid. Hit a jet trooper with a powder canister as BB-8. So there you see I'm looking away, trying not to shoot at that minikit. Oh no! All right, so now we toggle over, and now we're on the other. I don't know if this is actually called a tread speeder. I don't think it is. I think there's another name for it. But again, minikits floating in the sky there. Those stormtroopers are very, very adamant about making sure we get these minikits. They're like, don't run. We come in peace. It's kind of how I feel with it. They're chasing us down with those thingy things. Eventually here, another TIE... Oh, speaking of which, another TIE fighter shows up, and at the same time, we're hitting that silver stud status, getting an extra brick. And there was a couple of things smashing on the right side of my screen, and I was a little worried, too, because they also make that sound of, like, break, kind of like you get a mini kit when you find a blue. Very confusing, but... All right, final cutscene. Serve it up. Ding!
HG ship! I've seen that ship before.
Thinking field! Try to grab something!
Film this agony ever end!
BB-8!
Where are the others?
Let's find them.
All right. They fly now. Level complete. Free play. Unlock. That's right. We got that Kyber brick for completing the level. And, of course, as mentioned earlier, we get that silver stud status, giving us a little bit more. And, we're so close to our goal of 1.5 million. We're going to hit it, though. We are going to hit it. That's glorious. Now, we are skipping over the challenges and the minikits as this is story, so we'll be back soon enough for free play. We do get a couple of characters. I believe it's Lando and then Lando variant. So one is available for use. The other one is locked. Actually, it just needs to be purchased. So, you guys. We only have, 3 more story levels? And I am so excited to get to that free play. We got to do some preparations as well, but we'll get to that as well. All right, can you tell I'm excited? Anyways, guys, check us out on social media. HappyThumbsGaming.com is available as well. As for me, that is going to do it. As always, until next time.